may have to accept for your recordings. Agreed? Yeah. Okay. Right. So, good evening, everyone. Now, and also congratulations to you all who are continuing. So this is the halfway through now. We are on a day 5th, another 2 days to go. And just to remind you all that in the leaflet that I created, it doesn't say so only 6 days. There's a missing 1 day. So September the 18th, we will have one last session with Ajahn Dr. Handi too. So make sure that you keep that in your diary. So rather than me talking, let's get something and learn from Ajahn Dr. Handi. Ajahn.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Okay. Now we are back to the class together. We have a good time, good opportunity to learn about the Buddha teaching and meditation. So we need to pay homage to the Buddha first, right? Before we start. Okay, now pay attention, pay homage to the Triple Gem. That's our Theravada tradition in Pali language. Yo so bhagava arahang samma sambuddho sawakato yena bhagavata dhammo so patipanno yatsa bhagavato savaka sangho Dhammayang bhagavantang sadhammang satsaṅgam Ime sakare dukkhatam pannakara bhute patikanhatu Amhagam dikaratang hidaya dukkaya Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagavan Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Sawakato Bhagavata Dhammon Dhammang Namasami Patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho sanghang namami. Antamayang buddhassa bhagavato bubbha kanamakarang karomasen. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay. How's everybody? How's your practice? And last week, I hope everyone have a good time and great time. You have time for yourself. You work for other people for whole life. As you take care of your family, you take care of your kids or your work, your colleagues, everyone. But what the moment that we work for ourselves. I think during practice meditation, we spend time, even not too long, but this time is a benefit for our life directly, I think. So we come to the meditation room to learn about the technique that the Buddha taught us for 2,500 years ago about how to get rid of the suffering, how to get rid of the problem that we call the problem, we call the any kind of obstacle in our life, especially the kilesa or the mental defilements that cover our mind. The whole teaching of the Buddha, to which he devoted himself for 45 years, deal with this path. He taught the Noble Eightfold Path, the Majjhima Patipatha, the middle path, not to go extreme left, not to go to extreme right, but go to the middle. Buddha explained the Dhamma in different ways with different words to different people according to the state of their development and their capacity to understand and can follow him, follow his teaching. But the essence of those many thousand discourses scattered in the Buddhist scripture are found in the Noble Eightfold Path and summarized in the Threefold Doctrine that in Pali said, Sapapa Patsa Akaranang Kusalasu Pasampatha Sajita Pariyo Tapanang Etang Buddha Nasasanang, means that the Sapapa Patsa Akaranang means that not to do any bad or any evil by verbal action, bodily action, and mental actions. And number two, Kusalasu Pasampatha, to do good, means do good by verbal, mental, and physical. And the last one, the Sakita Pariyotapanang, means that to purify the mind from its impurity and mental defilements. At we have the greedy mind, we have the deluded mind, and we have the angry mind. So the 8 categories of the path should be practiced together. 8 to you may think that also many teaching to follow, or many teaching to practice, but if we categorize in 3 characteristic, 3 for training, for train our body and mind only, and we have to learn and then put into practice. And so they developed from inside to outside. Yeah, Buddhism teaches from morality. Buddhists train and be in the discipline, like the group number 1 in the Noble Eightfold Path is the moral conduct, I mean sila, group of sila, moral conduct. And number 2 is a mental discipline, means that there's samadhi. And the last one is wisdom. So the wisdom can protect us from the bad situation, that we can use the panya or wisdom to solve the problem, especially inside. And what is the moral conduct? Moral conduct is the basic principle of Buddhism for the training and developing of the ordinary person to become a perfect human being. It consists of the commitment to avoid killing and harming living beings while trying to develop loving kindness and compassion. So if we destroy life, we destroy the creator, means that we lack of the loving kindness and compassion. So when we avoid the killing or harming, and then we develop loving kindness and compassion instead. So number 2, avoid taking what is not given while trying to develop the sincerities and respect for the ownership and the possessions of others. And number 3, avoid sexual misconduct while trying to develop honesty and respect toward the opposite sex. And number 4, avoid false speech while trying to develop truthfulness and sincerity. So the precept number 3, if we can practice, make our families very peaceful living together between husband and wife. And number 4, avoid the speech, false speech or hard speech, and is also make the society not to be like a good place to live. Sometimes, the people gossip to each other, the people, backbiting to each other. They not develop truthfulness to each other. So number 4, they also very important thing that we live together in our society. And number 5, avoid taking intoxicant drink or use drugs, harmful drugs that destroy the body and mind. I can say like a physical and mental. If you have the drug addict, and if we not use drugs and then try to develop the mindfulness and awareness in daily life. So by moral codes or moral conducts that make your families very peaceful and firm and happy. And what about the mental discipline, number 2 in the 3-4 training? When we develop moral conduct, we are certain to have peaceful family and peaceful society. And then we are ready to go for meditation practice, for more training in mental culture. Mental culture develop the human mind to become the noble being, and finally to become a perfect noble one through wisdom training. There are 2 lands of mental culture. As you know, the concentration meditation, or in Bali, we call the samatha bhavana. Samatha bhavana means that how to calm your mind, how to make your mind calm. As I mentioned in in the course for 1, 2, 3, we're talking about the how to calm, like counting techniques, like or follow the breath or observe the abdomen rising and falling. That we learn about samatha or calm meditation or samatha bhavana. And another one is the insight meditation, vipassana bhavana. The details of meditation practice we will discuss later on, and we learn from each other, learn from the master technique, like, different from many school, but in Tipitaka or in the Pali canons mentioned about two kind of meditation, samatha bhavana and vipassana bhavana, means that concentration meditation and insight meditation. And the last one is wisdom training. Wisdom is the way to see the ultimate truth of reality. When the mind of the meditation practitioner becomes calm, clear, and peaceful, he or she may apply peaceful mind to look at the way of all things, visible and invisible, as they really are. See as they really are, not see as you want to see or you want to have. If you see as you want to see, want to have, means that sometimes the kilesa or mental defilement is cover your mind already. So it's not pure panya or wisdom that can conduct you to the right way. So the way that the really are, the way of the reality, there are impermanence, anicca, and hard to maintain, dukkha, and out of control, anatta. In Pali, anicca, dukkha, anatta means that impermanence, and hard to maintain is a dukkha, or contentment, or out of control. That's the anatta. So if we see all things as the impermanent thing, means that we understand the real situation, because sometimes people they not accept the impermanence. They try to run away from the impermanence. That's why dukkha is a follow that kind of people all the time. So when the mind understands the way of everything as it really is, the mind does not cling and does not attach to anything. The meditation practitioner will see and view all things with the realistic approach. At the level of meditation, the mind becomes free from all kind of mental defilements. So becoming a mind that can be called free mind, or independent mind, or perfect mind, or enlightened mind. The person who lives with this mind will always live his or her life in peace and happiness here and now, not waiting until after death, or not waiting until tomorrow, because tomorrow not to come to real. This is what the Buddha taught and the goal of Buddhism. So Dhamma for today that I want you to understand about this, and this the time to practice together and use the technique as we learn from the course, that You can follow the breath, observe the air passing in and out through your nostril, or follow your breath from your nostril down to abdomen and observe your abdomen rising and falling. So until time is over, about 20 minutes. Thank you very much. Okay, relax your mind, relax your body. It's time to discuss or exchange experience, or if you have any question.
Okay,
Okay.
so if anyone wants to, or any questions, please do so. Unmute yourself and ask or share. Please, floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Hendy. I find it really hard. Maybe it's during afternoon for me, but I find it very hard to stay quiet and focus on meditation. Any tips?
Yeah. You try very hard for.
To quiet my mind, but it's very hard.
Oh, it's very hard. So actually, we cannot stop thinking, stop the thought. It's keep coming along during the meditation practice because their effect or any kind of thought coming in and out. So, but only two things that we have thought about, wholesome and unwholesome thought. If we have wholesome, kusala kamma, kusala chitta means wholesome, is good thing. But if unwholesome means that the the thought, thinking about the bad thing is not good. So try to realize it, and wholesome thought, good. They produce the beneficial result, but unwholesome thought create a problem and something destroy our mind. So sometimes we no need to have only calm, but have to realize the truth, the reality. So the mind will wander outside to only to the past or to the future, and many times that we cannot follow the mind and bring the mind back to the abdomen. What is the technique you use to focus on your breathing, or your count, or what do you use?
Focus on breathing, yeah, on my nose tips or like around my head. So I try to, yeah, focus on that. But it's really hard, and like within a second, I lose.
Okay, that's the normal, but try to bring it back to the nostril or the abdomen. Yeah.
Okay.
As soon
Thank you.
as you know that. As soon
Yeah.
as you know that. Okay. Don't let your mind go far away. Yeah. And bring it
Thank
back
you.
as soon as possible. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Anyone want to share?
I would like to ask a question on maybe I'm concentrating too hard on
Yeah.
other items than breath is there, but I seem to want to stick my mind someplace in between contact and feeling and uh, dependent origination, and just you know try to think that I'm open to whatever is you know whatever phenomena may be arriving, with that nice clear-eyed, attitude and so forth, so that I can react uh,
Mm.
however I react. Can I assume that the sense, uh, the sense doors are there all the time, and just stick with the breath and uh, let them take care of themselves. Will
Yeah.
will dependent origination take care of itself if I'm just concentrating on my breath, or do I have to be aware of it also?
Okay, be aware of that, whatever happens, yeah, during you meditate. So if we can realize, especially the dependent origination of paticca samuppada, if you understand this, the circle of the dukkha and end of dukkha, you know, if even if you only can recite it, avijja paccaya sankhara, sankhara paccaya vijnana in Pali, means that when you recite it also, the way to make the mind calm. And another one, if you try to understand the meaning of that, means that Dhamma Vicaya, you can realize the meaning of each topic. What is the how it's related to each other in the Paticca So use that kind of technique also, the tool to make the mind calm down, and also you can develop to vipassana or insight if you understand the meanings of that. That's a good thing to realize and understand that the paticca samuppada.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Good. Anything else? Mm-hmm. Okay, now.
Anybody wants to share your practice or any thoughts on the practice of a meditation? Again, this is an opportunity, you see, to ask Andy. Yes, Joanne.
I don't have such a problem with thoughts, but I'm finding, particularly maybe at this time of the evening, that my mind is, I shared last week that it's almost as if I'm falling asleep. I'm losing, not consciousness, but I'm moving out of awareness. And then coming back again. So I do come back again. And I'm just wondering if that's quite common, to almost sense that you're losing consciousness, you're losing awareness, but then coming back. Is that something common? Maybe when you're tired?
Yeah, sometimes because of the physical problem, they tired, and then when we're sitting, you are in the state of calm, easily to fall asleep. Yeah. And it's good to do in the bed when you go to sleep, and then you meditate on that. As I mentioned, that you can put your hand on top of your abdomen and observe rising and falling until you fall asleep. It's a very good moment to sleep. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a normal thing, that when you're sitting and then you fall asleep. Yeah.
And also, I just would like to add on that. Sometimes when our concentration, as our concentration develops, our noting mind can be lapse. We just relax on that object, and with that relaxation, and that also makes us feel like dozed off or unconscious and not able to know what's happening or what had happened. So in that, the instruction is that you have to put a little bit of an effort to with the object so
Okay.
that you will be energized and conscious
Yeah. That's helpful.
awakened. So with that, you will not doze off. Okay, that will not doze you off or not unconscious of what had happened. Yeah. So it's called energy, application of the energy to energize yourself rather than just having a concentration and just a lapse on it.
Okay, thank you. That makes sense.
Okay. So, anybody? No. Okay. It sounds like everyone either practicing correctly and understood the method and developing, or I still don't know and just to find out the way out from the jungle and which path should I follow. Still mingling and still trying to make a way out. So and that requires the practice, and that's why we try to offer these sessions so that everyone can get something out of it, right? So anybody? If not, then Ajahn will explain on a practice of loving kindness.
Okay. If nobody, no question, and then we
End the
will
class, the session.
establish mindfulness in front of you and spread loving kindness and compassion. We come to the end of the session for today. Take a deep breath 3 times. Out each breath. Inhaling and exhaling as one. And then make your body as the center as in universe, and radius your mind through all directions without boundary, without limitation, spread to all sentient beings, wish them be well and happy, and also start from yourself. May I be happy, healthy in body and mind, successful in my work, prosperity, and live a long life. Whatever you wish to yourself and wish to your colleagues, your loved one, visualize their faces and names. May they be happy, healthy in body and mind, success in their work, prosperous, and live long. Make the same wish to all your friends, your relatives. May they be happy, healthy in body and mind, successful in their works, prosperous, and long life. And lastly, make the same wish for your opponents or enemies. May they be happy, healthy in body and mind, success in their works, prosperous, and live long. Finally, make your loving kindness radius to all sentient beings again, and make a wish to the people who have the problem in their life, calamity, make them be well and happy. May all beings be free from enmities. May all beings be free from ill treatment. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings protect their own happiness. May all beings be happy in body and mind. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Andy, for the session.
Thank you.
Joining the session. This is our 5th one, so another 2 sessions are left so far. So I hope that you all will learn again and practice and continue practicing, and hoping to see you back another 2 sessions ahead. Okay.
So,
Yes.
for the next session, so I can be in the first part because I have to travel to San Francisco on September 11th. So I can join the first part, and then I have to leave the room. I have to leave the
Okay.
room. Okay.
No
Okay.
worries.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
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 Good
Right
night.
then. Good night and thank you.
Good
Good
night.
night.